Well, it's Friday again, kids, and you know what that means here in the Vaan Bitwig studio. And or maybe you don't. Maybe you're not a subscriber yet. Maybe this is the first video of mine that you've ever seen, and if that's the case, I'm sorry. If I had to guess the outcome of this video, probably, let's be honest, you're not gonna subscribe. And you know what? That's okay, because on Fridays, sometimes it's nice to let go of worrying about things like subscribers and commerce and analytics and just get weird with my loyal subscriber friends. We just get a little weird here. We let go of social norms. We no longer say please and thank you and things, things like that. Maybe now on these days we say things like, you just open up my ladder filter. Or, yeah, that was dumb. Or maybe we say, you just subdivide my beats. Or something like that. Well, maybe you just came here because you need another gleaming endorsement as to why you should get in a weird battle with yourself. And I'm not here to judge, I'm here to promote that. And so, since it's Friday and you're here with me, let's just start the damn show. Well, I was digging around on my computer and I thought, what project am I going to get weird with today? And for whatever reason, I felt the smell. I smelled the smell of like summer, right? It's fresh outside. It smells like freshly mowed lawn, and it smells like summer. Everything, the earth is thawing out. And I thought whale. Whale's appropriate. I found a project called Whale inside my folder list, my project list. and I thought, well, that's appropriate. Just, can you smell it? Doesn't it smell like summer? Actually, it does not smell like summer right now. I'm pretty sure my cat just gave birth to a mammoth in his litter box, and now he's just sitting there beside me. It's seriously, get out of here, man. You reek. It's unbelievable. Like, is that cat eating raw hot dogs and whiskey all week when I'm not home? Well, it smells less like summer, more like cat. But nonetheless, we chose the project called Whale. And so why don't we just hear it out for a sec before we really dick with it. Wait, I remember this. Yeah. I remember it because I called this Satan whistling. Because for whatever reason at the time, I must have thought this was Satan whistling. I find it interesting that it's this section that I named. This is the whale in Whale. For whatever reason, this is the whale. That's appropriate. It's like, nah. It's not at all like that. All right, let's just continue here. I mean, it's all right. There's something missing. I can tell you right now that from experience in my life, absolutely, there's probably been times where I've gotten to this point in a song, and at the time you think it's amazing because it's like a freshly created thing. You always think like the newest thing is the best, right? Of course. And I probably thought, oh, this is so dope, and then. And, I'm on stage inside my mind and everyone's cheering. The crowd is jumping around. They're throwing things. They're dancing and crowd surfing on top of each other. The girls are taking off their clothes and screaming, yeah, yeah. But then they all stop and it's crickets. What am I looking for right now? Oh, moving snares. Let's try that. They all stop and they're just looking at me and they're like, well, where's the hi-hat, man? Right? Like, you're just going to give us a song? Like, where's the subdivision of our quarter notes in our rhythmic pattern? Where's the non-melodic ticking of a hi-hats? I will dance no more until you... Okay, This is all happening inside your mind, by the way. This is not a thing that actually happens in real life. Okay, moving along. What is this even? I know what this is. Let's check it out. Well, that's pretty cool. Apparently I made this at some point and called it moving snares, which it doesn't seem to be a snare, but it is moving. And essentially I have what is this? The random tool, and it is modifying just filters. That's very clever, past Alex. And this is just modifying the pan. No, that's also very clever. Very smart. I'm gonna isolate this for a sec. That's pretty cool, actually. I had big plans to change that, and I'm gonna duplicate it, and we'll try and do like a dueling pattern of some kind here. Let's see, how can we dick around with this one? I know we talked about ladder filters already. Let's throw one of those on there. Doop-a-doop-doo. You know it'd be much easier if I just like did all these changes, sped up the video, and then showed you what I did in the end. That's probably true. For now, let's work out this moving snare thing, and then I'll do that. Well, that's already insane. Well, a good enough for me. I know you guys are just waiting for the moment, like when's he actually gonna get weird with this? Because you've been trained to think that I'm just gonna break out and do something super weird, and you're right. I am totally gonna do that. You're just gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait a minute. Let's just hear what's happening here. Oh yeah, wait, I promised you that I would speed this part up. Well, I'm bored. Maybe somebody else can take over this project. Can one of you guys take over this project, please? Thanks.
Pretty funny stuff there. Obviously a great title for this part of your channel, Alex. Getting Weird is definitely what I was doing there. I had to keep my microphone on mute just for the simple fact that I was kind of trying to find ways not to laugh. I mean, come on. Hot dogs and whiskey, cats pooping mammoths, all that fun stuff. Dude, I was in tears. Hilarious. So anyhow, you said you wanted somebody to take over. You wanted somebody to kind of get this thing rolling a little bit. You do have some great sounds in there. And I will go back. Where were you? In the drums section. Let's see. We're doing the moving snares. Let me open up that channel file here and solo that one. Let's see. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering who's talking to you, forgot to mention it, DJ Vic Vapor with you. So happy to hang out with Alex today and just be part of this Getting Weird with Bitwig Studio. So let's continue to get weird. I don't know if I have any jokes about cats and mammoths and drinking whiskey and eating hot dogs, but we probably have a couple jokes along the way here. So let me take a listen to this real quick. The first thing I'm going to do is, Alex, you sent me over this project and you sent me this little chain guy here. I am going to blatantly save that guy. Let me cancel and keep it for something I might use in one of my future projects. I think you have created a really cool effect here. So I don't know if you've already done a tutorial on how you created this, but if you haven't, it might be something you want to share with your subscribers. But let me, where do we go here? I'm kind of losing my way. I think I'm still giggling over all that other fun stuff about, yeah. All right, let's just not even worry about this right now. Should be. Here we go. Save preset to library. And I'll let Alex be the creator so I can find it easy. And I'm just going to create a slightly different title. I'm going to call it Hot Dogs and Whiskey. That will probably jump right out in my mind. So, and we will put this on, say, probably just leave it under drums. It's good enough for me because it's kind of a movement deal. So tag it with, let's say, transient movement. And we will say it's an effect. It's fast and slow. And I will say from Alex 1X Vaan. Oh, I forget if that was 2 A's or 1. I'll just go with 1 since that's what's above. But for some reason I want to say that's probably 2 A's. From Alex Vaan, tutorial. Moving transient effects. So anyhow, thank you, Alex. I appreciate the donation to my many, many different effects modules. So, okay, what we got? What can we do here to make this project? And I'm kind of listening to it other than through the video that I watched with you guys. I'm kind of listening to it for the first time as a project. I haven't really got in here and done too much. I wanted to make my time with this project, I wanted to make it kind of unique, like, you know, instead of rehearsed. So let's take I'm gonna let it play while I scan through some of this, see what always got going on. See what we can do with this little choir wow thing you got here, Alex. All right, we're going to add an audio track. And let's see what we got here. I will... Let me get rid of that, I guess. All right, so what can we put on this? Let me see what I've got here. Bear with me while this guy loads up for us. So I think flesh is what I'm after. Oh, there it is. It's been a while since I opened this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Move this guy out of the way a little bit. Yeah, it's also on an external drive, so... All right, that wasn't terribly bad. Let's hear what it does for us. I looped. All right, so let's see what we can get out of Flesh. Turn that down just a little bit there. All right, so effects. Well, come on. Kind of losing my way here a little bit. Sorry about that. Let's not lose too much traction here. I want to put something on there, so let's go looking again. Pause that for a minute. Why I wasn't getting any effect out of that is weird. Effectrix. Let's see if we get a noise out of this bad boy. There we go. It's a pretty interesting texture. Going to add an audio track here and record this. So sorry if I get a little quiet during this process. I'm just kind of, like I said, we opened this up together for the first time here, so I'm not even sure what direction I want to take it. I just want to goof around with some ideas. So whatever needs to happen, Alex, if you want to speed this part up and fast forward and do your magical editing and spread your little fairy pixie dust with hot dogs and whiskey all over it, that will be fine with me. So, all right. In the meantime, let me explore what we can do here. So, got a new Bluetooth mouse, and it doesn't seem like the connection's as good as I want it to be. It's driving me nuts. So anyhow, I've opened up a channel down here and put record on it. So now we can record whatever we're doing to this choir sound. So That way we'll get a couple cool things happening here. I think I'm going to open up this loop, though. I don't want to do it so shortly. Let's go 12 bars. That should be good enough. All right, and record, play. I'll take what I've got there. I think I got a good idea where to go. So let's get rid of Effectrix. We don't need... Still curious why I couldn't get Flesh to work. Let me take one more look at that, actually. Let's go back here to the master. Or pads master, that's what we want. Mute this audio. That is bizarre. Well, I don't want to dick around with that. Figure that out another time. All right, so let's, so we've got a little audio recording here. And I don't need this last part. Wasn't real happy with that. So let me solo this guy now and see what it sounds like. So what I might do here is let's bring the volume down till that kick comes in. Let's just fade this original piece in nice and gently. Hold down the Alt key, get a little curve here. Well, that just about blew my freaking drums out of my ears. Whoa. All right, so making progress. Let me give this guy a choir wow title with stutter. Choir wow stutter effects. So now we've got that guy in there. So, and we can probably do that here as well. All right, so get rid of this side. Let's hear that. What would that sound like if we reversed it? And just let you hear what we've got. So really nice, easy, subtle, atmospheric type stuff. I felt the front side of this track could definitely benefit from. So together with the full project, we've got this sound now. And then there the beats kick in for us. But one of the things I was listening to that I want to go ahead and do while I have this video rolling is I'm going to go ahead and cut this guitar section right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go down here, and it's on, I believe, 17. That's where I want to cut that. And on your keyboard, if you don't already know the shortcut, it's number 5. And then 1 gets you back to your cursor. So I'm going to move this, I think, up to 21 for now. I just want to hear what that sounds like without that guitar part when it drops. I think I'm going to bring over this to lead into that one more time for us. Right there. Let's see what we get off of that. And I believe we've got something figured out here. So 5 again, we'll cut that. And where was that? Let me open this up a little bit so we can see. Right there. Cut that, and then 1 back to our cursor. All right, making progress. Let's go and get these guys again. And we will introduce right there. Cut these guys. Let's move them back to here. Trying to find a place that works. It feels a little quiet to me right in there. So let's take another. I feel like maybe we need to move this guy back and let it lead into that drop a little bit better. Try it right there. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and move some stuff around here. Let's cut this guy. And let's bring it back right here. And those we pretty much have covered. I think right there. Let's see, it wouldn't hurt to... Oh no, let's see what that sounds like actually. That might be what I needed. Sweet, making progress. Love it when a plan comes together. So Alex, I hope this is kind of the help you were looking for. Let me see what direction we can take it now. Let's see here. We've got nice little effects going through here. We've got some of that. Got your guitar in there. Let's hear this break again. I had an idea when I was listening to it a second ago. No, I think I'm going to leave it just like that. The idea I had will not work. I'm actually feeling pretty good about where we are right now. Remember what I did. You were talking about your cat and hot dogs and whiskey and kind of cracked me up. So some of the stuff I labeled, one of which is whiskey. It's this sound right here. And just nice ambient echoey stuff. So let's see. Let me close some of this down, give us some space here. Let's see if we can't add this guy to its own track. Maybe right in here. See if that helps us out some. Yeah, feeling pretty good about it, so making progress. Alex, I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. If you want to share with your viewers or maybe continue to work on it for yourself, we can maybe go back and forth. Doesn't matter to me. Just happy to be part of your Getting Weird with Bitwig Studio 2. Once again, everybody, thanks for hanging out. DJ Vic Vapor with you. Peace.